What is up, YouTube? Golden State Rider over here back with another video. On today's video, I want to show you guys a few free modification in case you happen to have one of these newer ZX-10R or Gen 6 ZX-10R. Then you will have a room of doing a few free modification onto your motorcycle. So without further ado, let's get to the topic, and I will tell you what are the free modification that you could do to your bike in order to make it look a little better. To start with, number one, it's removing these stickers over here. So this note sticker for your gas fuel and for like what kind of gas octane you can use for your bike. So you can go ahead and remove these stickers on your bike, which I will be going ahead and removing my own stickers, and I think tomorrow. So go ahead and remove these stickers, and you can remove them by just peeling them off. But if you use your heat gun, like keep it like about this far and then try to do a heat gun, and then you can literally just peel them off. And the second thing is your rear seat cowl. So by doing a free modification, you're able to take your rear seat off. So I'm using like a seat cowl right now, but if you take your rear seat off, there's a little strap on your seat. So by opening that seat strap, so you have a solid, just like a sitting thing. It doesn't have that strap on it, so it looks like a black cowl, but it's actual seat. But I'm gonna show you over here right now how that works. Like, I'm gonna put it on the screen how that works, since I do not have my passenger seat with me. So take your passenger seat off, remove that strap, and there's two bolts underneath. You just unbolt them, and then you remove that strap, and that gives you a better look on the bike. And the next thing that you want to do as a free modification is by removing your passenger foot pegs. So by removing your passenger foot pegs, you don't really have to buy these block off plates. You can just basically bolt back your own stock. You can basically bolt back your stock screws back on the place. You don't have to buy the plate block offs, but that's an optional. So by removing those, you have a better rear end of the bike than having put, like, if you're not traveling passenger a lot, you can actually have one of those. You can actually remove your passenger foot peg and have a better look on the bike. And then if you have one of these, and if your exhaust is shorty, that'll help better, so you don't have to have one of these brackets attaching to your bike. So you can just remove those two and then have your shorty to be attached to the bottom, because if you have a longer pipe just like I do, then you will need a bracket to have it on your bike. The next free modification that you can do to your bike, it is removing your mirrors. So by removing your mirrors, by the way, I apologize guys, bike is a little dirty. It's just the summer, there's a lot of bikes out there, so I have to wipe it every time I ride. So by removing your mirrors, you don't really have to buy anything for it or mirror block off plates. However, the mirror block off plates, they're only, like, both of them, they're less than 50 pounds. So I'm sorry, they're both less than $50, so you don't really pay that much. But if you don't want to spend money at all, you can basically remove your mirrors and then just bolt back your stock bolts on here, so you can get rid of your mirrors. And that's also one other free modification that you could do to your ZX-10R, the new generation. And the next free modification, it is the floating rotors. So on your floating rotor, if you know how to do it, you can make your rotors to be floating, so that has a better tire resistance for your bike. And then when you brake, it's smoother, and then it'll let your wheel to spin faster than it will be on a normal rotor. The free modification is by removing your rear fender, which has your license plate and your turn signals. So technically your actual light, it has stop light and it has the running light, but you do not have a turning signal integrated into your tail light. So that would be an aftermarket part that you would have to purchase for your motorcycle. But if you don't want to buy that, that's also okay. You can just remove your fender and also bolt back your put the stock bolts back on the hole so the holes are filled with something. So, and then if you want to change your light, which integrated tail light, then you would have to spend around 160 180 to get that replaced. So one other thing that you can do is removing your reflectors over here. So by removing your reflector, you can just twist them off, and then your reflector will come off, and that'll give the bike a better, cool looking bike. So on my end, I did replace my actual reflector bolt, which is like a little bit sticking out, so the reflector will go on that. So I replaced it and I bought the OEM bolt on it, so they look the same. So some people, they just remove the reflector and they're cool with that. Alright guys, this is it. So this was just a quick video to show you guys what are the free modifications that you could do to your bike. These are the ones that crossed my mind that you could do it without absolutely no charge. Make sure if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon. Let me know what you think about my video. Check out my Instagram. I have a lot of cool content posted over there. Give it a follow. Subscribe to the channel. You know the drill. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.